Hello, hi. This week we're going to look at the Windows Azure portal, show you a brief demo of what the services that Windows Azure has. So for you to access the portal, you need to go to azure.microsoft.com or windowsazure.com. Will take you to the same public facing website for Windows Azure that has description of what the service is about, some of its features, pricing, documentations for developers, community and support. So you go to the top, to the right topmost link. That's the portal. It will open the portal that has access to all the services that Windows Azure provides. So this is the Windows Azure portal. It lists on the left all the services that Windows Azure has, and the good thing about it, they keep adding services at least every month. So there are very many services that Windows Azure provides. Key in point: the virtual machines, mobile services, cloud services, SQL databases, storage, and Active Directory. So some of these features are what we have on SQL Server, and they're now replicated on the cloud. So it provides you an opportunity to make your services public. So the key, I'll just go briefly through some of the services. Like for virtual machines, allows you to create to virtualize your servers on the cloud. So the good thing about the virtual machines, it provides you access to very many servers that are already built in. So the some that come from Microsoft Windows. If I want a SharePoint server, go direct to that. There's a SQL server, Beanstalk, Visual Studio. This is a Windows server deployment that has Visual Studio pre-installed, and also Dynamics. So it has Dynamic GP for developers and Dynamics Nav. Also, you can have Linux boxes for Ubuntu, CentOS, SUSE, Oracle boxes, and these were added 2 months ago. The Puppet Enterprise, which is an immediate for Puppet Master for Ubuntu Linux for easy deployment of Puppet Enterprise. Moving on, mobile services allow you to create services that link your different mobile applications to access some service that is in the cloud. Like let's say you're saving some data in the cloud, a mobile service is a simple way of doing it. So you can create a database that people save information or access information to your application from the cloud. So it's independent of the platform, so it can serve both Android, iOS, and Windows Phone uh, services per se. For cloud services, this is creating applications that will run in the cloud. SQL databases is your normal SQL database, but now you have it in the cloud. For storage, this is now what we call NoSQL in other languages, so it allows you to store tables, blobs, and the queues on the cloud. HD Insight, this is an implementation of the Hadoop service, so it's been customized for Windows Azure. So it's all about managing big data and providing data analysis. Media services is the one that we use to create media services like streaming and online media services. Like the best example is the Sochi Olympics in Russia. It was streamed using 100,000 servers that were running on the media services on Windows Azure. Service Bus allows you to create a link between different applications so that they can communicate to each other. It's a low level of Beanstalk, I would say, a generic version. So Visual Studio Online is a link that allows you to manage and store code online. So Cache allows you to redistribute information from your website or web application in an easier way. Beanstalk services similar to Service Bus. Now this is it has access to specific it's configured to specific services like Salesforce, SAP, stuff like that. So it allows you to some different applications to communicate together. Recovery services is more of a backup, so this allows customers to create backup services on Windows Azure. CDN, this is content delivery network. This is an endpoint that you create to, if you have a scenario where you're accessing a huge amount of information and you want to redistribute them, you create a CDN and use it to distribute your network. So this is majorly for service providers. Scheduler is used to manage how information is sent in batches. So in a typical scenario, you're sending notifications to 100,000 users who are using your application. You can create a schedule to at least make sure that information gets to those recipients. API management is a new service. It was added about a month ago, so it allows you to manage the APIs you create for a cloud service. For networks, it allows you to create virtual networks to link your, let's say, cloud services together, or you've created virtual machines that you need to link together, so you create a virtual network. Traffic manager is used to manage access to information that you store in Windows Azure. So you create a traffic manager to manage the traffic, though some services in Windows Azure do that automatically, like the websites and cloud services at a specific level. Management services, these are where you manage your subscriptions and create alerts that you have in whatever situation that you have. So you create some alerts for you to manage your Windows Azure subscription. Active Directory is similar to the Active Directory we have on premise, but now you replicate it into the cloud and allows you to create access to some on-premise applications. It allows some mobility in that there's some applications you have to be on-premise for you to access them, but you can host them on Windows Azure and create an Active Directory and link them up, so it allows our customers to access data from wherever. So this is tied to, the best example is Office 365. Yeah, Office 365 uses Active Directory to manage subscriptions. Add-ons, these are some of the features that some applications that third-party providers create and upload them to Windows Azure, and it allows our customers to access them. Instead of creating an application from scratch, you can go to the add-ons and purchase an add-on and use it on your Windows Azure subscription. And settings basically allows you to manage your Windows Azure settings, like who's the administrator, certificates, create a summary of usage and stuff like that. Also, there is a new portal that has been created for Windows Azure, so it's still on preview. It's a portal.windowsazure.com, so it's linked to your account. If you want to try it out, you can go check it out. The difference between this one and the old portal, it provides a more tile-based approach to Windows Azure, but it provides access to the similar services. Thank you. We'll dig into specific features in the coming videos.